Western Illinois men's basketball heads into the Summit League Championships with a 16-13 record, the most wins since the 1998-99 season. Ceola Clark has some experience of the Summit League Championships coming into the tournament. What's it like heading into the conference tournament? Talk about your experience from a couple of years back.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was a great experience that I had a couple of years back, but I can kind of get the young guys, going about, the atmosphere. I mean, the setup's real nice. I mean, just the opportunity to play, in a conference tournament. I mean, they only take the top 8, and we have a privilege, we work so hard to get the 4th seed, so, I mean, can't take these games for granted. Just come out there and leave it all out on the court, first game.
Heading down the stretch, how do you feel the team has momentum coming into the tournament?
I mean, I think we have a lot of momentum. Last 2 games, we played very well, at North Dakota State on the road, and then come with senior night, a huge win for us at home with everybody contributed. I think that's great for us to, be going to the tournament.
And we've seen, the highlight reel, Ceola to Terrell Parks, getting the crowd up on their feet with those alley-oop slam dunks. It seems like not only with you and Terrell, but with Obi and the rest of the guys, that there's so much chemistry on this team, and the communication is at such a high level.
Definitely. I mean, me and Terrell, we kind of, joke around, saying it's Lob City, between me and him. He's having some monsters dunks out there, but we have a lot of chemistry with the guys, It all started in the off season and just really paying off. I mean, guys know where each of us going to be out on the court, and we're just moving the ball well.
And it has to feel great with the fan and student support that we've seen over the recent games and the results. 16 wins this season. It has to be a great feeling from some down years.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think that was the most students I've seen at the game, last night, since I've been here, and it was great to see them involved. I mean, yelling and screaming. It really felt like, a home court advantage for us last night.
Coming into the Summit League Conference Tournament, you've had a little bit of experience in the conference tournament.
Well, my sophomore year was our first time in it, and it was kind of nervous because we weren't expected to win. We played IUPUI; they were good at that time, and this year I'm just excited. Got a good opportunity to do some key things to help this program out.
It's been a successful season,
yeah,
and it's got to be a fun season. You get the crowd support, On senior night, you're honored. You've got the big head in the crowd, great student support. How's that make you feel after some of the down years we've had?
Hey man, it's amazing, man. Seeing that crowd yesterday, that was the best crowd we've had in my 4 years here. And just coming here as a freshman with nobody in the crowd, and now leaving out as a senior with a full deck of people, it's really good. And it helps us out a lot. They don't understand how much it helps us out. So hopefully next year they'll keep building on that.
You and Ceola as the veterans, you've got a lot of newcomers coming in, but you guys really clicked and gelled as a team so early in the season. Talk about the group coming together so early.
Well, our coaches, they recruited a good incoming recruitment of freshmen and transfers. And this summer was really key to our bonding and our leadership role as me and Ceola came into effect this summer. And they're a hard-working group of guys, freshmen, and the incoming guys from JUCO. They really helped us out a lot, and we're all good friends off the court and on the court, so it also helps us out.
And going to the Summit League Championships, you talked about it, going in to win it.
Yeah.
You've got a matchup with a North Dakota State squad to open things up.
Right.
What's the outlook for the conference tournament?
Well, we have to take care of North Dakota State first, which is going to be tough. They're a good team. They have a really strong offense. But I think if we continue to do what we did in the past 2 games, then we'll come out victorious.
A successful season for the Leathernecks, and Obi is a true freshman coming into a Division I college basketball program. Going into the season, what were your personal expectations on what you could contribute to this Leatherneck basketball team?
I wasn't worried about I was worried about contributing, but I wasn't worried about how I was going to play. I just come here and do the things that I've trained on and things that I've always worked on. So, I just came here and tried to play hard and play to our identity and do what the coaches asked for me to do.
You have some leaders, some big leaders to look up to, and Ceola and Tommy is the elder statesman of the Leathernecks. Talk about the chemistry that you guys have, not only on the basketball floor, but off the court as well.
Man, we have great team chemistry, and as a team we do, just not the seniors or Tommy, Ceola. Just I think everybody collectively, we all have good team chemistry, and that carries to on and off the court. Especially off the court, we all hang out together. But that translates to being on the court, and we all like each other and enjoy being around each other.
The upcoming Summit League Championships, being a newcomer to the Leatherneck program, this is your first trip to the conference tournament. What are some of your expectations heading into the conference tournament?
I mean, our expectations is to win the whole thing. I mean, like we really been playing well. We play well with anybody in our conference, so like we feel like we can win the whole thing.
Talk about Lob City, Ciola Clark and Terrell Parks creating a lot of highlights this season.
I mean, it's been fun playing with Ciola. I mean, he's the type of player that makes everybody better, and he's a great passer. And you know, we just had that connection. And like ever since the summer, like we kind of like he said he haven't really been able to throw lobs to anybody of his teammates since like AAU, and like I never really had a point guard that could pass like that. So like this pretty much new to me, but it's exciting.
This season, a great season, capped off a 16-win regular season, most since '98-'99. Coming into this program, you're new to the program, so it's winning this season. Talk about some of the trials and tribulations going through. We've had some ups and downs for the Leathernecks. How did you guys deal with some of these ups and downs?
I mean, we just keep working. Like this summer, like we were like having sand workouts and all the training and everything that we had, the conditioning. Like, and we were just like fighting and helping each other get through everything. And like that's just a part of the season for anybody. You know, you're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs. So it's just something we had to fight through. Like we got through it together. We just all be together and we hang out together. So it's just kind of like we know each other. And we bond. We have that bond together. So we lose together. We win together.
And obviously the chemistry came together great. Ciola and Tommy, the veterans, Jack, a veteran, and you mixed in with Obi and Remy, some of the newcomers. Seemed like this team gelled really quickly to start the season.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, like in the summer we had workout, like we always hang together, like we're all cool, like so that makes everything much better and make us gel better.
A 16-13 regular season heading into the Summit League Championships. Talk about the success that the Leathernecks have had this season, and obviously the expectations from the mass media wasn't too high on Western Illinois. Picked 9th in the Summit League, but you beat the odds of those media guys, and you finished 4th. Talk about the feeling of this season in Western Illinois basketball.
It's felt great. Coming in from last year, obviously there weren't a lot of high hopes, especially coming in with basically like a whole new team. So we had a lot of good freshmen coming in, and then the Terrell and Don, the JUCO transfers. So that brought a little experience in, and then one of the keys to our success was we just got along very well on and off the court. So lots of team chemistry, and that helped to our 16 wins so far.
Had some great support by the fans and by the student section. It had to be a great feeling, especially the final home game against Nebraska Omaha, to see that much support inside of Western Hall.
Yes, definitely. I mean, that might have been one of the biggest crowds of the year, and then to go out like that in front of them, that'll definitely boost support going into next year as well.
Had some close, really tough losses to take. A couple of double overtime losses. You know, we come up just short against a top 25 team at Michigan. So there were some things that we can hang with the top seed Oral Roberts and in a team like the Michigan Wolverines, but coming up just short. How did you guys react to those games, those type of situations in those games to make the team better down the stretch?
I mean, in those games we just worked as hard as we can, fought our butts off, and after the games we just learned, you know, there's some things we could have done better, but we can hang with the best of them. And, you know, we take what we can from those games and applied it to the rest of the season. I mean, got some good wins after that. I mean, but all that really matters is how you play in March, and I feel we can get anyone this month.
And it's March Madness. 3 days, 3 games to get the ultimate goal. How do you feel that the Leathernecks can take the momentum that we've had over the last couple of games into Sioux Falls, the conference tournament?
I think, but definitely building off of last night, that's going to give us a great momentum booster. And these past couple games, we've gotten our offense. We're finally starting to click offensively, so that's definitely going to help us. And then we've got a lot of confidence going in, so that's going to be great. Just they got to stay mentally focused. 3 games, 3 days. It's going to be pretty physically tiring, but I know we can do it.